Welcome back to Top 5 Repairs. How do you know you have a bad rear main seal? The rear main seal is located on the back end of the engine and on the back end of the crankshaft. It is located right behind the flex plate or flywheel. So the rear main seal is wedged between the engine and the transmission. And when the rear main seal fell, you're going to notice a large puddle of engine oil on the floor. Usually when the rear main seal fell, it's going to leak a lot of engine oil, and you're going to notice a lot of engine oil leaking between the engine and the transmission. Also, if the rear main seal leaks a lot of engine oil, all the engine oil is going to get inside the bell housing of the transmission. So again, if you see a lot of engine oil leaking straight down between the transmission and engine, most time is going to be the rear main seal that had failed. So what caused the rear main seal to fail? And the number one reason why rear main seal fell is due to low engine oil. If your engine oil level is below the minimum line, then your engine will not have enough engine oil. It is important for the rear main seal to be properly lubricated. If the rear main seal is not properly lubricated due to low engine oil, this can cause increased friction and it can shorten the rear main seal life. The next reason why your rear main seal fell prematurely is due to worn engine bearings. If your engine bearings start to fail, this can cause the crankshaft to become unbalanced. When the crankshaft becomes unbalanced, it can cause excessive vibration and movements, and this will rapidly cause the rear main seal to fail. Of course, if your engine bearings are already failing, you might as well rebuild the engine or replace it. So either way, if your engine bearing is already bad, it doesn't matter if your rear main seal is bad because your engine is pretty much done. The next reason why your rear main seal failed prematurely is due to a failed PCV valve. This is a PCV, also known as positive crankcase ventilation. If the PCV is stuck closed, it's going to cause excessive pressure inside the crankcase. That pressure needs to be relieved by the PCV. And again, if the PCV is stuck closed, that pressure cannot go anywhere. And the only way that the pressure can go is through the rear main seal or through the oil pan, gasket, valve cover gasket, and so on. So all that pressure can cause seal and gasket to prematurely fail and cause a massive oil leak. The next reason why the rear main seal fell prematurely is due to misalignment. Everything must be properly aligned so it does not put strain on the rear main seal. For example, if the flex plate is misaligned for some reason, or it came loose, or if the transmission is not properly aligned with the engine, again, it's going to put a lot of stress on the rear main seal and cause it to fail prematurely. If you want to replace the rear main seal, you have to drop the transmission or remove the engine to get to the rear main seal. In my opinion, it is much easier to drop the transmission because there is lesser parts and wire harness to disconnect. Does rear main seal stop leak work? And the answer is, it depends. If you have a small leak, it can work. If you have a big leak, it will not work. And you must keep in mind that if you use rear main seal stop leak, it's going to cause the rear main seal to swell, and it's also going to cause other gasket and seal to also swell. When other gasket and seal swell, it can cause it to rapidly degrade, and over time, it can also cause other seal and gasket to leak as well. So this is only considered as a temporary fix and not a real fix. It is best to replace your rear main seal and do things the right way. I hope you found this lesson informative. As always, thank you for watching and subscribe to Top 5 Auto Repairs.